Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. Okay, we're going to do air signs. And Aquarius, you're up first. We're going to use the big deck. That's my favorite. Anyway. I did do a little review video on this. So crystals and jacks, they go together. This is the Prisma Visions Tarot by James R. Eads. And I will leave that in the description box below. And this is this is an oracle deck, but I use it as a clarifier for this deck. And this is the Cosma Visions Oracle. This little dude that I'm keeping in this box, so I want to meld their energies together. Okay. Okay, Aquarius. What do you need to know for the highest good of all? What's the universe got to say? 20 years. It's a long time for a glow up. What are we going to do with Aquarius? Transform. I have a daughter. She has an Aquarius moon and an Aquarius sun. Alright, let's see, Aquarius. Let's rock it. Woo! Okay. Alright, I'm sorry I've been gone so long. I had some inner work to do. Y'all don't want to be crossed in that crossfire. 3 of chalices on top over here. Ace of pentacles over here. These are separate. Just for you, Aquarius. Normally I don't, but for whatever reason, Spirit's like, can't put those ones back. So here we go. Ace of pentacles. Yeah. Well, you can't really see it. That's why I don't like this angle either. I'm going to have to do something. We're going to do something. I'll figure it out. 4 of chalices. I want you to see this, though. Look at how beautiful it is. It's just, Oh, sorry about my broken nails. It happens. I'll work with my hands. And 2 wands. 7 of swords, which is in reverse, which means somebody could be lying to you. Or you could be deceiving yourself, which allows other people to lie to you. 8 of pentacles in reverse, which means you probably don't have to work on this too much. 5 of wands in reverse, putting down the petty. Ugh, way to go, Aquarius. That's difficult. Going with your intuition instead. High priestess in the upright. Put that up there with the ace of pentacles. 10 of wands. Okay. We're going to save this one for, and we haven't even looked at the bottom of the deck yet. Okay, so you're starting off with a new opportunity here, but it's not, I don't think you should, I don't think you're going to take it. It looks like you're like just sitting underneath your tree going, I don't think so. And you're still pondering your choices because something about this Ace of Pentacles is deceptive. So it might be, there's so much, and don't be triggered by this. So, or trigger warning, how about that? You can be triggered. Be triggered all you want, but you got to sit with it because you're going to have to sit with it for the next 20 years. So, the fearful state of Aquarius is one of the trickster. So when you're lying to yourself, you're often going to get people who lie to you as well. If you are lying to others, you will get others who lie to you as well. So in that modality, if you can't step into integrity, which it looks like you are anyway because you're following your intuition, but it feels like this is like a toxic trait that maybe you were clinging on to in the past, and you're kind of having to sit with those emotional cups and realize that you don't have to accept them. Now, in this day and age, it feels like, and I'm using the F word here, because we're using cups. It feels like there's nothing else out there but deception and scams and whatever else. And it's constantly inundation of like, well, let's see. The food companies are trying to kill us. The lawn companies are trying to kill us. The medical industry is trying to kill it. Everything is coming to the surface. And, us tree sitters, we don't really take that kind of cup very well. So it looks like you have these 3 cups here, and that's all. And that's not true. You can get to the 10 of cups. You just have to carve your own path to achieve that. So I think you're being presented with a lot of opportunities here, because this is the 7 of Swords and the 2 of Wands, which means you're still waiting and looking out. And then you have the 8 of Pentacles, which was in reverse, and the 5 of Wands in reverse. So you can see how this is just bullshit that you're being offered here as far as opportunities to advance in life. And you're like, no, I don't want to go through that door. Even though there might be a lot of pentacles on the other side of that door, maybe there's a lot of admiration or place in society for all your gifts, and you're using your intuition and walking away. But that's going to cost you in this. So you're gonna have to take that bundle of wands all the way up that hill. And I think you know that. And let's see how maybe this has got the 3 of chalices at the top. So let's go with that. We're gonna put these 2 together. Okay. Pish posh on that pile. Okay, so the 3 of chalices. And maybe this might be you either have friends that have abilities, resources that you can get together and use, and maybe start your own, whatever you want to take into this world. Star card, there you are. The 8 of chalices. You're walking away from something. Oop, death in reverse. And the world in reverse. Okay. Five of chalices. Son of a monkey's butt nugget. Okay. Well, we're just at the beginning of this. It's fine. It's okay. We're just starting this. It's Aquarius glow up. We got to get rid of the baggage, right? This feels like emotional baggage, too. You got the 4 of cups, the 3 of chalices, the 8 of... Well, okay, so they call them chalices in this deck. Okay. Okay, Aquarius. That's why I love this deck. God, I love this deck. So see how the 8 of chalices over here is looking. I did not try to flick you off. Sorry. I was trying to point with my pinky and not my middle finger. So see how he's looking up at these swirls in the sky here? Maybe that's what your idea is that you're going to form a new support group, a system that you can groove with, a system that you can be yourself with and be free. Dancing is a way to connect directly to the divine. So maybe this is you trying to find a soul connection in a group setting. Is because you're right here, the 3 of chalices. There's you, the star card, healing, death in reverse, and the world in reverse. So you might be stuck in the pattern of having to walk away from one, two. Okay. 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 So you have the Five of Chalices, Judgment in reverse, and then Temperance in the upright. So you have the World, Death, and Judgment all in reverse on this side of the whatchamacallit. You're tapping into your intuition because you know instinctively, ha ha ha, funny, that it heals you and it helps you. However, there's a pattern here that keeps repeating and you can't seem to shake it. What are you judging, Aquarius? Two of Embers. Okay. So you're judging something here. And the Two of Wands. Okay, the Two of Wands has something to do with that. That makes sense. Da, 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 da. Okay, okay. Tracing it back. Okay, I love a good puzzle, but I don't want to run out of time. Okay. I'm not smiling because you're in hell right now. I'm smiling because I like a good puzzle. And we're going to get to the bottom of it when Nancy drew this shit out. Okay. The Two of Wands connected to the Judgment card. And this lovely deck does not like to shuffle. They're beautiful cards. But dang, they're just like stiff as a board. All right. Easy, Aquarius. Dang, dude. Okay. Two of Wands. Judgment. Two of Wands and Judgment. What's Aquarius doing with it? Okay. There it is. Death again. He's trying to kill your judgment? That's not gonna work. Yeah, transform it. Okay, so the Maze and the Six of Trees. In the reverse. Okay, the Maze is... Oh, there it is. 14. The Six of Trees. So trees in this deck are pentacles. Oracle. So you... Okay. You're not finding the give and take. So you're letting everything else that's not giving, taking away. Okay. So, side note on that. How pretty. Oop. There you go. Stare at that for a little while. Here's a screenshot. Okay. The Maze. Compromise, balance, expectations. Okay. Alright, Aquarius. Here's my little spout. It might be a derail from what you're going through. Take what resonates, leaves the rest. Or however they put that. So when we're dealing with the looking for equal give and take, oftentimes, for some reason, and it might be a societal construct, I haven't thought about it that much because it's just coming up through your reading here, but when we are looking for intimacy on the outside, looking for real raw connection, sometimes we get this really weird misconception that has to stay. That somehow you're going to meet some magical beings out in the world and they're just going to stay. And that's not typically always the case. So you're going to meet people that you resonate with and you're going to exchange that energy, transform it, transmute it, integrate it within yourself, and then you're going to move on. Okay? The people that stay in your life are the ones that are compatible with you through your journey. Very, very different core energies. There's the ones that come in, heal, transform, transmute, like you do to others just by being in the same room. We forget that we emit energy just by stepping into a space. Okay? 6 feet, motherfuckers. Okay? That's right. Not trying to get monetized. So, when you're going through life in general and, you know, go into the grocery store, everybody's got to go to the grocery store. I mean, unless you like, you know, you can't, you gotta get it delivered. You're experiencing an energetic exchange with, at very least, I know how you operate, Aquarius, at the very least, a cashier. That might be pushing it, huh? Okay. So let's just say, for scenario's sakes, that you do interact with a cashier. How you treat them, how you resonate with them. Say, if they look doom and gloom, maybe you tell them a joke, or maybe you compliment them on how, you know, their hair looks, or a piece of article of clothing, or, God forbid, the radiance of their soul being suppressed by this situation they found themselves in for mere survival. Okay? So whatever it is, you pick and choose how you feel like you want to conform into that scenario. But remember that there's constant energy all the way around you, and there's constant energy in every other person all the way around them. And if you can you don't have to integrate with it, you just have to touch it a little bit and be like, hey, did you remember this about yourself? Did you know this about yourself? And if you have gifts here, which I'm sensing you do, because you are like, I cannot find my tribe. This is how you find your tribe, is learning how to resonate with people that you are not necessarily wanting to intimately engage with. You just like, a little bit. Just a little bit. I just watched a good show like a month or two ago. Had the guy with the Office Space in it. Something Milk. Louder Milk? Louder Milk. Go watch Louder Milk. So he starts off really like, ugh, and then he kind of like gets into this groove, and the growth pattern is really freaking cool. Go watch it. It's really good. I can't remember what platform it's on. I'm really sorry. Shoot. I don't know if it's on Prime or Netflix. Those are the only two. Or maybe it was on YouTube. Those are the 3 things I like, unfortunately, I'm attached to at the moment. So maybe the death of expectations on how this happens for you, how you're going out into the world and experiencing life and whatever else, and using that intuition to say, okay, I'm going to let these expectations pass away and just deal with moment to moment, rather than, just look at, he's up in the sky dreaming about his 3 of chalices here, okay, looking, he's not finding it. The F thing about the universe is it never gives you the thing you're looking for. If you focus on the present moment and being grateful for what's in front of you, I know. She's starting that spiritual hogwash again. Okay, but legit, if you can get into the present moment and just be right there, and then, you know, every so often say, hey, that was a really cool experience, or hey, I really needed that today, thank you. I don't care who you're thanking. You can thank yourself for taking your ass out of the house to go experience something. Okay? I'm not a worshiper myself. So whoever it is, or even yourself, to be grateful that you have the mind, body, and intuition here to get yourself into those positions to keep growing, advancing here. Because it feels like you're telling death no. Because you're afraid of that little portal right there. Because death will take you into the portal, but then it demands that you rebirth on the other side immediately. That's what we forget about death. It's weird. It's like, at the very least, we can see it, when animals decay, they become fertilizer. I mean, energy cannot be created nor destroyed under any circumstances. You can do a whole lot of things with it, but you can't create it and can't destroy it. So why are you staying stuck in the one you don't like right now? The one that's right now, right? The one you clearly don't want, but are not willing to shed right now. Okay? So figure out whatever lessons that is, but you do have temperance in the upright. You're keeping your wits about you. You're keeping your mental, but you see the pattern that you keep having to face. Okay. Oracle. Do you want some Queen Mob? She's over there. Can you hear her? Pitiable. I don't know why they put that face on the front of the box, but okay, Tess. Whatever you say, lady. She is the queen. Tess Whitehurst. She's kind of good, cool chickadee. I like her. I have a couple of her books. Wish I had more. Okay. Alright, Queen Mob. What do we got for Aquarius? What's going on? Ooh. That felt like more than one card. Okay. We're just going to read it. Follow darkness like a dream. Yeah. So go into the abyss. See what's there. And come out with something new. 44 is the number on that card. Alright. Son of a monkey's butt nugget. Okay. See if we can... Nope. I don't want to hold it. There you go. There's that. There you go. Zoom in. Alright. Master your fear and explore your shadow. Oh, blessed be. The darkness is sacred. The night holds beautiful secrets. There is a unique healing quality to the cool light of the moon. One cannot fully appreciate the day without the profound renewal of the night. Devotion to life is not complete without devotion to also death. Instead of chasing happiness, frivolity, and light, and try to follow the darkness like a dream, revel in the velvety texture of your sadness. Breathe deeply into your foggy loneliness. Ooh, if that is not Aquarius. Woo. And discover a certain pleasure in letting your painful feelings flow. The night does not last forever, after all. Its unique delights are but a passing, and they move through. Seek and enjoy the aesthetics of the dark. Wear or decorate with dark-colored, moody styles and gothic imagery. That's already coming into... I started that months ago. I'm sure a lot of Scorpios did. A lot of dark, black backgrounds. There is a reserve of power hidden within your fear. Turn towards it, not away. A reoccurring nightmare, much like a persistent worry, is an opportunity to practice mastering and moving beyond your discomfort and dread. Be willing to look fear in the face again and again for as long as it takes. With each jolt of terror you lean into, your fright will diminish and your courage will steadily prevail. Similarly, your sensitivity can feel like a burden. When you're burdened, when you feel like when you feel the heartbreak of the world, but when you learn to hold that pain and be with it, your spiritual wisdom will deepen and your psychic and intuitive abilities will increase. You can't outrun your shadow, and you can't heal everything or eradicate everyone's suffering. But when you gaze with clear eyes into the dark, you will discover a portal to power. Relax into darkness, flow with it, follow it like a dream. Ooh, Chris. Okay, what do we got underneath that? Oh crap, can we show this on? Ooh. Oh well, if it gets taken down, I guess so. Our natural state is offensive. The Sea of Maids music. 38 is the number for that one. Isn't that weird? How many times do we need to be scared of our natural state? Be fearful of it. That's interesting. Okay, heal through creativity. The longing within you holds great beauty. To revel in beauty and channel your pain into art. It is a great error to believe that life should be filled with only sunlight and cheerful songs in major keys. It is an expectation that can never be met, and for those who wish to live fully, it is the idea that holds no allure. Of course, if you do nothing, but wallow endlessly in sadness, such behavior will quickly become boring, both for others and for you. But hiding your melancholy away from yourself and the world will bring grave stagnation to your inner peace and landscape. It will not fail to fester and become toxic. Art is the alchemy that transforms your painful emotion into something that heals. Heal yourself and others now by creating some music, visual art, poetry, a book, an essay, a story, or a play. Or perhaps you would prefer to prepare a performance of some kind. Whatever you create, put your heartache into it. Do not edit out or conceal your anger, your loneliness, your fear, or your rage. If you have experienced great tragedy in your past, make sure you find a way to include that too. There may be immense happiness and hope in your artwork also, but Goddess forbid that it is all that you share. To characterize this life experiences anything less than a full spectrum of light and darkness is to prolong your own loneliness and the loneliness of others. To restrict yourself to the bright side is to refuse to look at the truth, which means your life has become a lie. As you well know, everyone you love will one day die. Everything you love will one day pass away. This gives you reason to mourn, but it also reminds you to enjoy that which you have while it lasts. What's more, we are here without explanation. Sometimes the mystery inspires and other times it terrifies. Be brave and embrace it all and put it all into your work. You may have had an artistic medium already that you practice, but if you don't, you choose one now and channel your feelings into it. Do not allow commercialism or desire for commercial validation to color your choices. Do not start with the thought that you are making a product to sell. Rather, focus on communicating something vital and ineffable. Find the vein of gold within your dark moods and essential ennui. Illuminate it, clarify it, and broadcast it. Find what is universal about it and share it. This will set in motion great waves of healing, both within and without. All right, uno mas. We on a roll. The sacred radiance. Dun, dun, dun. I know. But this feels like a journey of something. There's a little string of gold hope for you, Aquarius. Keep it rolling. On your own power, claim your role, shine your light. You are now being called to step into a divinely appointed role, not a part you will play like an actor on a stage, but a role you will be. Even more accurately, a role you are, if only you will admit it and locate the courage within to reclaim it and wield your power. The sun is not embarrassed about being the light of the world. It does not hide or dim its brilliance in order to be polite. It does not shine with shame. It shines because it must. It is the reigning monarch of the sky and that which is born to be, and it's the steadfast and undiminished radiance. It blesses the world with light. Be the sun and proudly embody the queen-like role that is the truth of who you are. This may be a message about taking a tangible action, steps towards a cherished goal. It may be a passionate wish or desire you have been reluctant to claim or even admit to yourself as a possibility. It may be something you have consciously and deliberately wished for. Alternatively, this could be a message about internally owning your personal authority, which in turn may inspire you to take the lead at work or in your family or community. Because we are talking about your true divine identity, your own frivolous stories are the only ones that could possibly hold you back. For example, you may be telling yourself lies about your lack or worth of ability. Or perhaps you are holding the expectation of rejection, failure, or disappointment. You may be thinking to yourself, who am I to do this or that? Why would I imagine that I could even do that? Why would people listen to me? Or why would they care what I have to say? What makes me so special? Or you may be so frozen with terror that you are so solidly refusing to acknowledge or perceive what this is about. Even if you don't want to stay stuck or hidden where you are, it may feel safer stepping into the light where others might disagree with you, laugh at you, or ignore you. Whatever the story is, it's just a trifle. Unlike your divinely appointed role, it is momentous. It isn't eternal, it is written in the stars. It it isn't even real, so you may rewrite the story or simply decide to release it completely. You have the choice in this matter. All the same, be mindful that, like fire, the power that wants to flow through you can be destructive if not consciously wielded. Ignoring or denying it is not in your best interest. Rather than letting it consume you, take possession of this power and direct it decisively. Waste time no longer. Claim your identity and bestow it upon the world as promised. Okay. Aquarius, you got some work to do, but you can do it. Okay? Until next time, keep your flame.